It's Sunday, the 5th and final day for me here at Comic-Con, and I'm getting ready to get on the trolley once more. You can see there a stray animal, and the sun's not even out yet. It's before 6 o'clock. Here we have some cool Breaking Bad merchandise, as well as Sons of Anarchy. And it's a really cool thing that I like is the Breaking Bad bear from season 2 of Breaking Bad. I like this so much. I got one. I'm fine. Just a cheer right now. Okay, go. All right, now last day San Diego Comic-Con. 1, 2, 3. Last day San Diego Comic-Con.
I don't know anyone that would love me enough to go to hell for my sin. You got to have your wiring really messed up. You got to be insane to want to go to hell. You got to be nuts. But I guess I understand I can understand a 10-year-old child dressed up like Scooby-Doo. But what is a 40-year-old man wearing a Superman suit? Do you think if you went to a job today or tomorrow and said, I got my Superman suit, don't you think the employer or the boss says, dude, you are one messed up turkey? But I understand, when you do all this meth, when you do all these drugs, all you do is do the internet part. Look here, the Flash. You know what you are? You're a fool. I don't know what kind of drug you're on. I don't know what LSD you're on. But take a picture of him, because when he comes off of it, you're gonna fool. I've never seen such a fool like this. Give me a break. Here's a grown man. You know what? I can understand my great niece, who's 5 years old, dressed like Flash. But how can a grown man, wear something as dumb as that? What is that? Is that a garbage can on your hat? Is that a garbage can on your hat? Those wings gonna make you fly? What do you think, you're a jet airplane? What kind of dope are you on, dude? What kind of LSD are you on, dude? When you wake up in the morning and you see a YouTube video with little wings on your head, maybe you'll find out it's time to get real. And all this is one big fantasy, because the devil wants you to live in a fantasy world. That's why when you want fornication, the devil don't say, that woman there has a venereal disease. And there has AIDS, because he wants you to go after that flesh. He wants you to have sex with it, and then to his demonic death cycle. And you think, if you ever have been in a hospital and seen an AIDS patient and be with him the last 30 minutes of
Well, that's one of the various protesters that we have out here, talking about God but spreading a lot of hate. Moving the line for the Console Wars panel, and we're almost there.
I'm Nilsen, and I was basically the person who launched Genesis back in 1989. Thank you very much. And we did it all for you guys. And you know, it was so great hearing about, you know, how much you love Sega and Genesis and Sonic, you know, 25 years later. By the way, August 14th, I want everybody to party. It's going to be the 25th anniversary of the launch of Sega Genesis. So, you know, go and have a cake, have a cupcake, have a drink, post it on Instagram, social media, follow me on Twitter, send it to me. I want to see how you're celebrating, because it's been a fabulous 25 years.
And, you know, we all remember Sega and Nintendo as these two strong titans battling it out. But when you first got there in 1989, what was the marketplace like for Sega and the Genesis?
95% to 5%. And the Sega Master System, you know, you didn't play video games, you played Nintendo. And that's what was up. And we were coming out with the 16-bit system. But what everybody, or most people, forget was there was another player in the marketplace, and that was NEC. And the retailers were really excited about NEC. And I remember one retailer goes, oh, they've got these great videos and these beautiful brochures. You know, we'll carry your product, but it's not going to sell, and we're going to return everything the day after Christmas. Well, the day after Christmas, who got returned? NEC. And that was really the start. And we weren't focused on Nintendo, we were focused on NEC. And then once 1990 came, it was time to go and change our focus onto the Nintendo Entertainment System. You know, and probably the best story I can tell is, how many Sonic lovers out there? Can you imagine a world without Sonic? Almost happened. One day, Shinobu Toyota, our executive vice president, walked into my office, closed the door. It was really strange for him to do so, and said, Sega's been working on a mascot. They have two that they are happy with. You got to decide which one it is. And there was one which was egg-shaped. It was kind of like Weebles Wobble, but they don't fall down. And I could understand why it would work in Japan, but in the US, it looked very preschool. And then there was a hedgehog. What's a hedgehog? And spikes, and he's got a human girlfriend named Madonna, and he's got the rock band. I kid you not, I chose Sonic because it was the lesser of two evils. And I didn't expect anything to come of it until, you know, months later when I was in Japan and I saw the early first playable, black and white, no screens, and here was this thing that was just moving faster than everything else. And then moved on to another dev system and saw these beautiful backgrounds. And it's like, can you really put them together? It was like, yeah. And I just came back and started telling everybody at SOA about this. And Paul Rio still raves about it. You know, Al Nilsen was going crazy about this product that he saw in Japan. And that was the whole start of Sonic, but might not have happened.
Here I am on the final day of the San Diego Comic Convention. Here's Sunday, people are leaving, still have posters up. It was a great time today. Got autographs, went to panels, met up with friends, had a great time. Here's to next year.